Today we are going into the Arctic wilderness in Lapland, Finland. Along the way we will see a beautiful sunset, lots of snow, and learn how to survive if we ever get stuck in the wilderness. They're picking us up in about 30 minutes to take us out into the wilderness and show us how to survive.
And it's really, really cold out here. Wow, I can barely feel my fingers already, and we've been outside for like 5 minutes. Special boots for the snow in the wilderness. Ours were not going to be warm enough.
Whew, it is mighty cold out here. We are about to start with a hike, and he said that we're gonna be moving the whole time, so hopefully we don't get too cold because we'll be keeping our body temperature up. Over here we have the golden sunset, and then over here we have the pink sky, which is my personal favorite.
The sun has already set here. It's set on the drive over. Now we're walking across this really cool bridge to go into the wilderness. I'm so excited for everything that we're gonna be doing. This really will be a wilderness experience because it's going to be completely dark in about an hour from now.
Apparently you can drink this river water even though it looks kind of muddy. That's just the minerals in it, and you can actually drink it, which is good to know if you're surviving out here. You need water.
I can show you.
Very thin.
Used to start fires. So birch is really easy to start a fire with because you can just peel it off, make a little pile of it, start it with one match, and then put some wood on top, and then the fire will just go off. Oh my gosh, it's so cold. I feel like I'm gonna say that a lot, but we learned about the moss on the trees. It purifies the air, so if you're in an area with a lot of moss, you can know that the air is good.
This one, a really dark one like that, we cannot eat it. We can also dry it to make a fire with. And the reindeer can eat it without any problem. It's what we call here, or we can call, the cancer of the tree. We can cut it and use it to make some things like, for example, the kuksa. The kuksa are the traditional wooden cup of Lapland, because this part is really more dense than the tree himself.
We're learning that there's some evidence of reindeer here. The moss, or the lichen as he is saying it, there is a lot more on top of the tree, or at least higher up, than below, because the reindeer can easily reach the ones below, eat all the moss. It's like candy or chocolate to them.
The moss that is hanging on the trees is actually toxic to us, so we will not be eating any of that. But if you dry it out and rub it between your hands, it's really good to help start a fire. And being out here, I think starting a fire would definitely be the most important thing to do if you're surviving out here.
We just keep walking deeper and deeper into the wilderness. I really hope we start that fire. Maybe roast some marshmallows. Just kidding, marshmallows probably a United States thing. We're probably gonna eat some Finnish foods, and I love Finnish food, so that's great.
Along with fire, one of the most important parts is finding a place where it isn't windy. We're in this area where there's no wind, and I'm honestly hot. So if you are out here, it is so important to find somewhere where there's no wind, which would be somewhere where there's a lot of trees. I don't think that you can tell, but my hair is completely frozen. It's just all crunchy and just ice in there.
You can see the sunset. It is so beautiful. But right behind the camera, it's getting pretty dark out here.
Woo! The daylight is burning. There's not much left. Jacob's beard officially has icicles on it.
We found some Finnish chocolate out here in the wilderness. No, I'm kidding. One of the guides just brought it, and it is actually pretty hard since it is so cold out here. Oh. Tastes great. We spent some time here in an observation deck just getting to watch the sunset, and now we're gonna go back into the wilderness as the sun is setting. We're gonna need some flashlights.
It was actually quite a steep hike up here. I was definitely breaking a sweat, and now we're going down the mountain. We walked for about 20 minutes down the mountain. I worked my sweat back up. I'm not so cold anymore. Now we are going to build a fire. The sun was here, and then like 10 minutes down, we walked down the mountain, and now it is completely gone and just totally dark. And I think it's like 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. right now. So crazy.
All right, Jenny, let's make the fire.
We're taking off the birch wood.
So you can take the bark and you just do a nest.
Oh my gosh, whoa, that's crazy.
So you can make little pieces.
Little pieces.
One like that.
I can barely feel my fingers. Okay, one match, and then you put it down in there?
Yeah, you can, you put it just there,
Okay.
in the nest. Directly downside. You can see.
Woo! That just lit up. Good job.
You have a water collect point. So that's what we're gonna see now.
Oh wow, it's so dark.
I let you take the water
Pick it up.
directly here. You take it, and you can drink it directly without any problem.
All right, we're collecting some water now. Oh. You can just drink it right away. It's kind of scary. Wow. Oh my gosh, that tastes so good.
We're able to drink the water here because it is so pure, one of the purest in the world. In all of Lapland, you could just pull up to a place like this and drink the water. It's recommended that you boil it first, but you don't have to.
It's time to go back to the fire because I really need to defrost these ice crystals in my hair. Time to eat. Looks good. It's like potato pita bread, and the fire feels so good on my warm hands. We also got some mustard. So good.
We're learning that it's actually kind of easy to survive out here in Lapland. Of course, we wouldn't want to do it by ourselves. That would just be a little crazy and we probably would not survive. But it's very easy to start a fire from the wood that you get from the trees. You can get any drinking water just from a lake or a river. And sometimes you find some sausages out in the wild. Okay, that's not true.
And sometimes they have these little huts where you can sleep and eat and just be warm in there from the fire.
So those signs right there on the opposite side of here, right here where my shadow is, and then over there, that means that it is, what is it? National.
Yeah.
It's public, and so it's by like the Finland like parks that says like anybody in here can use them. Sometimes there's private ones, but a lot of these like huts you can actually sleep in, and it's completely free to do so, and everybody can do it.
The hardest part is definitely hiking at night because there's ice, but it's hard to tell where it is, so you just randomly will slip. It's so crazy. Every once in a while we'll just hear this big roar of thunder, but it's not coming from the sky. It's actually the lakes and rivers around us. The ice is hitting each other with the different layers, and it sounds so weird. It almost sounds like we're being attacked, but it's just the water. Well, the ice.
And hopefully nothing is actually attacking us, right? Yeah. Okay, we just learned how to find the North Star. So you're definitely not going to be able to see it in the video, I'm pretty sure, right, Jenny?
Yeah.
You can't see the Big Dipper. That's what we call it. It's the constellation that kind of looks like a big ladle. I don't know the technical term, but that might be it. So if you go there and then you look up and slightly to the right, you can see the North Star, so you always know which direction you're traveling.
My hair is still completely frozen. Oh my gosh, look, you can see the ice in it. That's all ice. Look at that. That's ice. Oh my gosh. It's all ice. That is so crazy.
It was really cool going out with a guide that knows the area so well and could teach us a lot of things about how to survive in the wilderness. it makes me feel a lot better if we were going out there by ourselves. Now, I'm not going to intentionally go out there yet. We are not on that level yet, but it makes us feel better if we somehow get stranded. Wild About Lapland was the tour operator. They were so great. We are so thankful that they invited us to come. We had a great time. We'll see you in the next video.